Hello friends, and welcome back to English Unleashed. I'm Tom. In today's episode, we're diving into the world of small talk. These are short, friendly phrases that help you start conversations naturally in various situations, whether you're at work, in a shop, at the gym, or anywhere else. I'll teach you a wide range of useful small talk expressions that you can use daily. We'll explore what small talk is, why it's important for your communication skills, and how to incorporate these phrases smoothly into real-life conversations. Throughout this episode, I'll speak slowly and clearly, emphasizing key ideas so you can easily understand and follow along. We'll go step by step, and for each phrase, you'll get a brief explanation and an example from everyday life. You'll even have the opportunity to repeat after me, practicing your pronunciation and confidence. Let's get started. First, let's understand what small talk actually is. Small talk refers to brief, friendly conversations that aren't too deep or serious. They're simple exchanges to break the ice and create a comfortable atmosphere. You probably encounter small talk all around you, messages about the weather, weekend plans, or commenting on the surroundings. People often use small talk in many places. At work, in school, in the supermarket, at the gym, when meeting neighbors, standing in line, or even sitting next to someone on a bus or train. It's a normal part of daily life. The main purpose of small talk is to fill silence, make social interactions more welcoming, and show interest in others in a relaxed way. You're not discussing heavy topics like politics or personal issues. Instead, you focus on light subjects such as the weather, weekend activities, traffic, or everyday experiences. The good news is, you don't need perfect grammar or long sentences for small talk. Just a few natural, friendly phrases can make a big difference. Today, I will share with you some of the most useful small talk starters you can use to initiate friendly conversations effortlessly. Let's begin with one of the most common topics for small talk, the weather. It's easy because everyone has an opinion about it. It'll teach you some natural phrases you can use when talking about the weather, explaining when and how to use them, and giving you time to practice. For example, start with a simple comment like, "Lovely day, isn't it?" Use this when the weather is nice, sunny, warm, and pleasant. You can say this to a neighbor, a colleague, or someone walking in the park. Now, repeat after me. Lovely day, isn't it? Another common phrase is, "It's really cold today." This is useful during winter or early mornings when it's chilly. You might say this while waiting for the bus or shopping. Your turn. It's really cold today. If you notice the sky is cloudy and think rain might come, you can say, "Looks like it might rain." Use this when you see dark clouds gathering. Now, your turn. Looks like it might rain. On hot days, you might comment, "Can you believe this heat?" to express surprise or start a light conversation about the temperature. Repeat after me. Can you believe this heat? When explaining a pattern over several days of weather, you could say, "It's been raining all week," which indicates persistent rain, perfect for conversation at work or during casual chats. Your turn. It's been raining all week. Noticing changing or unpredictable weather. Say, "Such strange weather lately," which is a friendly way to comment on inconsistent conditions, like sunshine one day and snow the next. Repeat. Such strange weather lately. If the weather is clear and sunny after a period of gloom, you can express happiness with, "Finally, some sunshine." Your turn. Finally, some sunshine. Cold weather also offers phrases like, "It's freezing out there," to show that it's extremely cold outside. Repeat. It's freezing out there. Additionally, when you feel warmer after winter, you might say, "Feels like spring is coming," indicating a hopeful shift in the weather. Now, repeat. Feels like spring is coming. And if it snows unexpectedly, you might say, "I didn't expect it to snow today," sharing surprise about the weather. Your turn. I didn't expect it to snow today. Now, let's shift focus to small talk you can use in the workplace or any professional environment. Making small talk with colleagues helps build good relationships, shows you're friendly, and creates a more comfortable atmosphere at work. Here are some common opening phrases you can use when talking to colleagues. For example, saying, "Busy day," is a quick way to start a friendly chat when you pass by someone at work. It's short for, "Are you having a lot to do today?" You can use it at the hallway or near the coffee machine. Repeat. Busy day. This approach encourages friendly interaction and helps break the ice in everyday professional settings. Let's move on to some common expressions and useful phrases that facilitate everyday conversations, especially in professional or casual settings. First, consider asking about someone's work or projects. For example, you might inquire about how their current work is progressing, which shows genuine interest in their activities. Repeating this question, "How's your project going?" helps to keep the conversation flowing and encourages the other person to share more about their work. Another typical question relates to meetings. Asking if someone caught the meeting this morning is a friendly way to check if they were present earlier in the day. This phrase is helpful for starting a conversation about recent work events and shows you're attentive to shared experiences. When chatting casually, expressing a need for a bit of energy is common. Saying "I could use another coffee" is a friendly, informal way to convey tiredness or the need for a boost. It often evokes a light-hearted reaction, making social interactions more relaxed. As the workweek nears its end, it's common to comment on the upcoming weekend by saying, "Almost the weekend, huh?" This phrase captures the anticipation of a break and connects with others who are also looking forward to relaxing or doing something enjoyable. Reflecting on a long day at work, you might say, "Long day today," which communicates that the day has been tiring or challenging. It's a gentle way to acknowledge fatigue without sounding negative, often leading to sympathetic or supportive responses. When the office environment is calm, a simple statement like "The office is quiet today" sets a friendly tone. This can lead to small talk about workload, office environment, or future plans, fostering a sense of camaraderie. Asking about plans after work, such as "Got any plans after work?" is a considerate way to show interest in the other person's personal time. It invites sharing about going out, relaxing, or meeting friends, helping build rapport. You might also reflect on meetings by saying, "That was a long meeting," especially if it took more time than expected. This comment resonates with shared experiences and can lead to humor or camaraderie. When greeting someone face-to-face for the first time after communicating online, saying, "Nice to see you in person" conveys friendliness and professionalism. It expresses appreciation for the face-to-face interaction, strengthening the personal connection. Now, moving on to small talk in public places. These settings include cafes, buses, trains, waiting rooms, and shop spaces where you're near strangers or acquaintances. You don't need deep conversations, just a few friendly comments can create a warm atmosphere and make interactions more pleasant. Some common starters include questions about seating, for example, "Is this seat taken?" This polite inquiry invites someone to share or refuse, making it easy to sit nearby without discomfort. Commenting about waiting lines is another natural conversation starter. Saying "The line is moving slowly, huh?" acknowledges shared patience and often leads to lighthearted exchanges. Noticing how busy a place is, you can comment simply with "Busy place today," which signals awareness and opens up easy chat opportunities about the environment or the crowd. Expressing familiarity with a location, such as "I come here a lot," suggests experience and might encourage others to share their own habits or recommendations. Sharing enthusiasm about local features, like "Great coffee here," is a friendly way to give a positive review, and sometimes prompts conversation about favorite drinks or places. Asking about operational hours, like "Do you know what time it closes?" is polite and practical, especially in retail or cultural venues such as shops, museums, or libraries. Noticing delays or waiting times, for instance, "Long wait today," indicates a shared experience and can lead to empathetic exchanges. When visiting a new place, mentioning "It's my first time here" invites advice or recommendations from locals or experienced visitors. Finally, expressing positive impressions such as "Nice place, isn't it?" helps foster a friendly atmosphere and signals appreciation of the environment. Now, let's look at an example of a friendly phrase you can use when visiting a place. "Nice place, isn't it?" This simple remark is a great way to break the ice and initiate a light, casual conversation in various settings. Moving on to conversations in public places, a common question you might ask is, "Do you come here often?" This phrase is widely used in cafes, gyms, parks, or any casual environment, serving as a polite way to start a friendly exchange. It's a relaxed way to show interest and connect with someone nearby, making small talk easier. Talking with neighbors is another common scenario where these phrases are very useful. Even if you don't know them well, greeting them politely and showing friendliness helps to build trust over time. Small talk with neighbors tends to be brief yet polite, often focusing on everyday observations or shared experiences. For example, asking "How is everything with you?" is an excellent way to show concern and friendliness. It's casual and can be used when passing someone outside your home. Complimenting their garden with "Your garden looks great" is a kind gesture that recognizes something positive they've invested effort in, fostering a sense of camaraderie. Similarly, commenting on the weather, such as "lovely day for a walk, isn't it?" is a friendly way to acknowledge the environment and initiate conversation. When you see a neighbor out walking or coming back from the park, when meeting someone new in your neighborhood, asking "did you just move in?" shows that you're welcoming and curious about their situation. Offering support with phrases like "let me know if you ever need anything" is a considerate and kind way to foster community bonds, especially with new neighbors. Talking about deliveries can also be a natural conversation starter. For instance, saying "I think we have the same delivery driver perhaps if you notice similar packages arriving" can create a relatable and humorous connection. It's a simple way to bond over everyday routines. Practical questions like "do you know when the bins go out?" are useful, especially if you're new to the area and trying to understand local routines. These questions are not only polite but also demonstrate your interest in community life. Complimenting a pet, such as saying "your cat is so cute," is another friendly gesture that shows appreciation and helps to start a warm exchange. Commenting on the neighborhood's atmosphere like "feels like the whole street is quiet today," recognizes the peacefulness of the area and encourages shared observations. Lastly, phrases like "good to see you again" are friendly and warm expressions that acknowledge recurring interactions with neighbors, building a sense of familiarity. Now, let's shift focus to social events such as parties, dinners, weddings, or work gatherings, places where people come together to connect and enjoy each other's company. At these events, small talk is an essential tool to help you meet new people. And you don't need to be witty or clever, just friendly and approachable. Starting a conversation can be as simple as introducing yourself with "Hi, I'm Tom. What's your name?" a direct and polite way to initiate interaction. When you're at an event, asking "how do you know the host?" shows interest in their connection to the gathering and can lead to further conversation. Another easy opener is "have you been here before?" a non-invasive, soft way to engage someone nearby about the venue or event. Complimenting someone's outfit with "I love your outfit" is a friendly gesture that can break the ice and create positive vibes right away. Talking about the event's food, such as saying "the food is amazing, isn't it?" is a safe and relatable topic that everyone notices and can bond over. Asking "is it always this busy here?" when the place is crowded is another practical conversation starter that expresses curiosity about the venue's usual attendance. These small but meaningful conversations help to set a friendly tone at social gatherings by creating common ground and openness. Remember, even a simple question or compliment can open the door to a more engaging and enjoyable interaction with new acquaintances. Introducing basic conversation starters and small talk when meeting someone for the first time. It's helpful to have certain phrases in mind that can break the ice and encourage a light, friendly exchange. If you notice someone who seems familiar, using polite and casual phrases like "I think we've met before" can open the door to further conversation. This kind of comment signals interest without being intrusive and can lead to a more relaxed interaction. Similarly, asking about someone's background with a simple, friendly question like "where are you from?" shows genuine curiosity about their origins and can reveal shared experiences or common points of interest. It's a natural way to learn more about the other person and to build rapport. In conversations, it's also common to inquire about their occupation or daily activities by asking "what do you do?" This is a straightforward and polite way to understand someone's lifestyle or profession, often leading to more detailed dialogue. When concluding a short chat, expressing a phrase like "great to meet you" serves as a courteous way to acknowledge the interaction positively. This closing remark leaves a friendly impression and provides a nice way to say goodbye for now. Engaging in small talk in everyday situations in everyday settings such as shops, supermarkets, or cafes, initiating small talk helps create a welcoming atmosphere. When places are busy, comments like "it's busy today, isn't it?" can acknowledge the shared experience of the crowd, encouraging some agreement or conversation. Complimenting something like "I love the coffee here" shows appreciation and can lead to further discussion about the offerings. Asking for opinions, for instance, "have you tried the cake here?" invites the other person to share their thoughts, creating a friendly exchange. Noticing changes, such as "they have changed the menu," can also spark interest and conversation, especially among regular customers or staff. Practical questions like "do you take card?" are polite and helpful when making payments, while complimenting the surroundings such as "the smell in here is amazing" can brighten the mood and evoke a smile. Asking for recommendations, any suggestions, is a casual way to seek advice from staff or fellow patrons. Expressing your preferences, like "I always get the same thing," indicates your regular habits and can be a conversation starter. Stating that it's my first time here shows your status as a newcomer, prompting tips from others. Ending interactions with a friendly "have a great day" is polite and leaves a positive impression. Making small talk while traveling by train, bus, plane, or taxi creates brief opportunities for social interaction. When seated next to someone, a simple question like "Is this seat free?" shows respect and consideration before occupying a space. If uncertain about schedules, asking "Do you know when we arrive?" can facilitate small talk and help pass the time comfortably. Double-checking details with questions such as "Is this the right platform for the train to London?" is practical and often necessary at stations or airports. Discussing the journey with comments like "Looks like a long trip ahead" can acknowledge the shared experience. Questions like "Do you travel often?" aim to learn more about the other person's travel habits, often sparking an engaging exchange. Sharing relatable comments such as "I always forget something when I travel" invites others to do the same, creating a humorous or sympathetic moment. Inquiring about their experiences, for example, "Have you flown with this airline before?" helps gather insights and can lead to interesting stories. Expressing hope for smooth travel, like "I hope there are no delays," is a common way to connect over shared concerns about the journey. Great job so far. Let's continue. When you're on a bus or train, a common casual question you can ask someone nearby is this your stop, too? This phrase demonstrates that you're aware of your surroundings and actively participating in the moment. It's a friendly way to start a small conversation with fellow travelers, making the experience more personable. You can practice repeating this question, "Is this your stop, too?" It helps you feel more comfortable with natural, everyday interactions. Once in a while, when someone's leaving, it's polite and warm to wish them well with a phrase like "safe travels." This expresses genuine goodwill and respect, showing that you care about their journey. You can also repeat it, "Safe travels," to reinforce the friendly tone of the conversation. Talking about the weekend is one of the easiest and most common topics for small talk. It's casual, friendly, and everyone has something to share. This kind of conversation often helps you connect with colleagues, neighbors, or even strangers. Whether you're discussing your own plans or asking about theirs, the weekend provides a perfect opportunity to engage socially. For instance, you might ask about someone's plans for the upcoming weekend, which is usually appropriate before Friday or during Thursday. When the weekend has passed, asking "How was your weekend?" is a warm way to reconnect and catch up, especially on Monday mornings. It's a simple question that opens the door for sharing experiences and stories. If you want to go further, you can ask, "Did you do anything fun?" This invites the other person to share more about how they spent their weekend, revealing interesting details. It's a natural follow-up when you're curious about their activities. Sometimes, people prefer to keep it relaxed and straightforward, saying, "I just relaxed at home," which indicates a quiet, restful weekend. It's honest and relatable, especially if you didn't do anything particularly exciting. Another common way to express how quickly time passes is by saying, "It went by so fast," highlighting that the weekend felt short or flew by. It's a friendly comment that many can relate to, often used after reflecting on a busy or relaxing weekend. If the weekend was uneventful, some might say, "I didn't do much really," which keeps the conversation simple and honest. It's a helpful phrase to acknowledge a calm or unremarkable weekend without sounding dismissive. When people want to emphasize how much rest they got, they often say, "I caught up on sleep." This phrase resonates with many, especially after a busy week or when one needed extra rest. It's a relatable way to share the importance of taking time to recharge. In summary, these small phrases and questions can significantly boost your confidence in casual conversations. They help you sound more natural, keep the dialogue flowing, and build your comfort with everyday English. Mastering these simple expressions will make your conversation smoother and more engaging. This has been English Unleashed. I'm Tom. Keep listening, keep practicing speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Goodbye for now.